Hello everyone, today we're going to configure and deploy a static website on Amazon S3. In today's hands-on tutorial, we'll be working on creating a bucket, enabling static website hosting, we'll edit public access settings, we'll add a bucket policy so that the bucket content will be publicly available, and configuring an index document. Also, we'll configure an error document, and that's all. We'll test our website endpoint. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. So step one, we're creating a bucket. So let's go on to do that. So you want to ensure you're on your AWS Management Console. Now you want to click on the search bar, then search for S3. Here's S3. We're going to click on S3. The goal is to create a bucket. So let's just go on to do that. Okay, so let's go on to click on create bucket. General purpose is fine. We're going to give this bucket a name. Let's call it my website. And bucket name has to be unique globally. So we want to put some numbers to make it unique. Okay, so we'll go on. Yeah, so we can disable this so that we can have public access to this, but then we still have a step where we're going to configure that later, so we can just let it be as this, and we're just going to take the default, and yes, let's create the bucket. So the only thing we did here was to give the bucket a name, took the default settings, then creating the bucket. So that's what we're doing for this step. Okay, so it says this name exists, so we really have to make it unique. Okay, so just added some more characters to make it unique. Okay, there's an error. The bucket name is not available. Select a different name and try again. So it's still the same error. Okay, I'll just really make this name unique. Oh great, so now we have the bucket created. Now to our step 2, we're going to enable the public access. So let's click on the bucket we created. This is Mary's website 9. So I click on it to have a opened. Then we go to properties. Yeah, so now that we're on properties, here we could go on to do additional configuration for this bucket. So we'll go on to enable static website. Let's go. So here you see we have static website hosting. So we want to use this bucket to host a website or redirect request. Our goal here is to host a website. So let's go on to edit this. So you see static website is disabled, so I have to enable it by clicking enable. So here I see host the static website. And next is to specify the document. So I'm going to specify this as index.html. So this means you want to ensure that your code file has index.html page. We don't need to set redirection rules, so we are good. Then we can go on to save the changes. Okay, great. So on properties now, if we do scroll down, we have static websites enabled, bucket hosting, and we have an endpoint already. So we can try to see what we have here. Currently now it's forbidding, access denied. Remember, we did not disable the block public access. So let's go on to do that. So we're going to go over to the buckets. Okay, so this is the bucket created. So we'll go over to permissions now, right? Let's enable the right permissions. Okay, so here it is, block public access. So now all the public access is blocked. So we have to edit this to disable this block. So now we're good. Let's save the changes. So it's letting us know, are you sure you really want to make this public? So we're just going to confirm and hit the confirm button. Okay, so there we go. All right, so the next thing we want to do now is the policies, but let's take a sneak peek to this link and see if we still get the error. Okay, we still have the error, not a problem. Okay, so next we're going to work on the bucket policy. Okay, so now we're going to paste in this JSON code. So I'm going to edit the bucket policy. Then I'm going to go on to paste in the JSON code. So here is a code that would allow public access, right, to get, so the action is to get the S3 object. So it's going to be able to read content of the bucket, right? So our code files that we'll put in a bucket will be able to be viewed at the endpoint. So here we have to make some changes on line 12. So our bucket name has to change to the exact bucket name I created, which is Mary's website 9. So that's exactly what I want to put here. Okay, great. So once this is done, I'm just going to go on to save changes. Okay, great. We've had that done. Now that we're all done with this, now it's time to put in some objects in our bucket. So I'm going to go on to upload the files. I already have a website that has index.html page that will display the web content of the files, and also the error.html page that will display error content. So now let's go on to upload this. So clicking on the upload button, I'm going to upload everything that I have there. So we're going to add files. So you want to ensure you add all the files. So I'm just navigating to where I have my code files. So I just select everything. So I'll just go on and paste them all here. Okay. So now that I'm sure this is it. So now I'm going to upload this. Okay. So this is all of the files. So I have some folders there, and looking at this, I don't have the folders here. So I want to ensure that the folders are also uploaded. So the CSS folder isn't here, the JavaScript folder isn't here, as well as the images folder. So now I'll go on to click on add folder so I can add each of the folders. So I'm just going to go on to add the CSS folder now. Then I'll go on to upload it. So I'll upload this at first to see. Okay, good. So now I have the CSS here. So here's me navigating to the over page. So currently now I have 12 objects, showing that the CSS folder now is there. So I'll go on to add the other two folders. I'll add the images, upload, then I'll also add the other folder as well, which is the JavaScript. So I'm going to upload the JS folder, upload. Then I'm just going to upload everything. Okay, so it's all done. Okay, so I have the images and the JavaScript here. Okay, all done. So we can close this. So let's check our endpoint now. Let's refresh this page. Let's see what we have. You can see the header is changing. I can see Mary at the header. Then I have hello world. I am Mary, a cloud and DevOps engineer based in the United States. Amen. Okay, so that's just it. So this is actually the portfolio I deployed, and you can see it's working very well. So if I go onto each of the page, they are displaying nicely. So so this is just the static website I've deployed. So you see this is very suitable if you want to deploy a landing page, a simple static website like a business page, a landing page, a portfolio. It's very much easy and stressless. So notice how to host a website on Amazon S3. Alright, I also want to show the error path. Let's say I'm trying to route to a page that doesn't exist. So that's where the error should come out. So here I have this error.html page showing now, right? Oh, page is not found. This is based off the error.html file that was in the code file. So it's designed to pop out when you try to access a page that is not available within the code files. We see other pages works. The ones that works shows the right content. So we're good to go. Please, if you find this video helpful, don't like to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel because I'm going to be rolling out multiple hands-on tutorials that is going to be really helpful for you. Cheers, guys. Bye.